Have you ever seen bread this soft, fluffy, and milky? Today, we're making these absolutely delicious Fluffy Milky Mini Loaves. They're soft, tender, slightly sweet, beautifully golden on top, and so good you would want to eat them straight out of the oven. And the best part, beautiful souls, they're made right at home with simple ingredients. And I'm going to show you exactly how I got them this soft and fluffy. So, if you love homemade bread that is soft, milky, and absolutely irresistible, you have to stay with me because you're going to love this one. Okay, let's get baking. As usual, the ingredients are going to be listed in the description box below, so please go ahead and check them out. So I'm going to pour my milk in a bowl, crack in my eggs, sugar, powdered milk, condensed milk. I need 2 tablespoons. Good. My instant yeast. And then mix everything together nicely. So I'm gonna sift in my flour. Rabia Unfolded, where my world comes alive. Africa warmth in every bite. My salt, and then I'll mix everything together until fully combined. Okay, take this off and use my hands. Okay, you see how it's sticky? I'm gonna add my butter, and the butter is gonna make it like stretchy and fine. Just add a little bit of water at your discretion, just a little bit. Okay, this looks good now. So I'll cover it and let it sit for another 40 to 45 minutes, and then we'll move to the next step. Punch down the dough gently so that air that has been trapped in it can escape, right? Okay, and then since I'm using gluten-free flour here, it kind of has a different consistency from all-purpose flour, right? But that's exactly what I want. So now I'm just gonna scoop them out with my hand and drop them in this baking tray, just the exact sizes I want. Feel free to use a dough scoop or any other utensils you think can work for you. But as for me, I'm gonna be using my hands with this. Okay, now that my dough is in my baking tray, I'm just gonna dip my hands in water and then lightly touch and arrange my dough to get that smooth surface. Mind you, the surface is not gonna be completely smooth because I'm using the gluten-free baking flour here, okay? So you don't expect it to be completely smooth. What matters is the taste and the outcome of it, okay? So just use your hands, dip your hands in water, that way it doesn't stick on your hands, and then just give it a light touch there. Then, once everything looks nice and okay, cover it and let it sit for another 45 to 60 minutes. It's been 60 minutes we've been waiting for the dough to rise. You should be able to know that your dough has increased in size or have doubled even, right? Okay, now to give it that glossy finish, I'm just gonna whisk an egg. And then brush it on top of the dough. And then I like having that extra topping on top. I'm gonna be using the sesame seeds and just sprinkle it on top of my dough to give it that beautiful look, okay? Now I'll pop it in the oven to bake at 350 degrees for another 20 to 25 minutes, or until I get that beautiful light golden brown complexion. Or I insert a skewer and it comes out dry. Then I know my buns are good to go. And there you have it, beautiful souls. Our buns are ready to be served. You can enjoy them hot or cold, you can enjoy them for breakfast, you can enjoy them for lunch, you can enjoy them as side dish or as anything you want. In fact, I love enjoying mine when it's still very hot, and I love it with some butter. Like, just spread some butter on top and eat. Oh my, it tastes delicious. Another honorable mention is some Nutella. It tastes great with Nutella. Like, just look at the inside. You see that puffiness? That's exactly what we wanted to achieve here. Thank you so much for staying throughout the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed watching this video as much as I enjoyed making it. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to like, comment, share with someone you think might be interested, and don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell button so you don't miss any of the cozy recipes that we share here every week. Until next time, see you in the next episode of Rabia Unfolded. Cheers.